Hi, hello, welcome back to my channel. I'm Natasha and I'm a passionate linguist. As I promised last time, the topic of today's video is small talk. What it is, why people do it, how to do it, when to do it, stuff like that. So what is actually small talk? Small talk is when you're standing in a line at the supermarket and the cashier asks you how your day has been going so far or what your plans are for the weekend. And if you're not familiar with the ritual of the small talk, you might get really puzzled, like, why is the stranger asking you personal questions all of a sudden? But what you need to know when you come to the US or Europe is that small talk is actually a social ritual. It's a part of being polite. It's like saying hello when you enter the room. It's like a handshake. You need to remember that those questions like how you doing, how you feeling, what your plans are, anything people ask you, they're not, it doesn't mean they actually have deep, sincere interest in those things. It's just being polite. Like, you probably know the difference when you're asking something because you actually want to know or because you're just being polite. So small talk is always just being polite. So who engages in small talk? Pretty much everyone. When it happens. So small talk happens most of the time with strangers or your colleagues, people that you're not very close with. It happens in the social situations, like in the beginning of the week at work, when you discuss your weekend with your colleagues, in the beginning of a call, in the social situations, like I said, like on the checkout at the supermarket, or anywhere else where you encounter other people and you have some time to fill. Now, do you have to engage in the small talk? That's a question that probably a lot of people from Eastern countries would be asking themselves, because it's completely, it's very unusual to us. So whether you have to engage depends on the situation entirely. Like, if it's happening with a total stranger whom you're never gonna see again and you don't care that they're gonna think that you are a weird and rude person, you don't have to engage in the small talk. You can just walk away. But if you want to make a good impression, and if you want people to think that you're a polite person, then yes, you need to make an effort and answer the questions about the weather and the last episode of the Dancing with the Stars, and maybe ask them something light in return. And now we're slowly coming to the question what to talk about. What do you say? My students often ask me, but I don't know what to say. What do I talk about during the small talk? Basically anything. You just need to stay away from several hot topics like religion, politics, vaccination, conspiracies. And that's about it. Anything else is on the table. You can compliment them on their looks. You can talk about the weather. The weather is always the safest topic. You can talk about anything that currently runs on TV and is popular. You can briefly share your plans for the weekend or for the night, without going into any detail, because it's a small talk. So keep it brief and keep it light. History. Where does the small talk come from? I've tried looking into it, and I was hoping to find something like the history of the custom of a handshake, um, which is like at the times of knights in England, men uh, used to shake hands as a sign of them being unarmed and therefore friendly and safe and open for a conversation. This is also actually the reason why they drive still on the left side, because at the times when they used to ride horses, if you ride the horse on your left side, your right side is open, and people can see that you're unarmed. But I haven't found anything like this about the small talk. I don't understand why silence is considered to be awkward, and why it is a custom to talk to strangers. So maybe if anyone knows, let me know in the comments what is the historical grounds for the small talk. In the next video, I will tell you about my story, how I learned 5 languages, and why I don't plan to stop. So subscribe to stay tuned, and thank you for watching. Bye!